Going back on track, we talked about movies a little bit. What are some good frightening books that you all have read? Yeah. Now, this could be recent or, you know, from your childhood, whatever. Any books that you can think of that you would recommend for Halloween?
There was a book I read when I was a kid where I can't remember. I can see the pictures. I don't remember anything about the book except for the kid. He ran to get something out of the shed. He thought he saw something, so he freaked out and ran back to the house. And I can't remember it.
Was it one of the Goosebumps books by any chance?
No, it was like one of those books where it's only like 20 pages.
Oh, right.
Like, you know, big square book. And
he can't read.
I don't read often.
After 10 lines, he's done.
Yeah.
I figured that out.
I second that motion.
Yeah, I don't really read books.
Then book learning.
Me, I is smart, but not good with words.
Indeed.
Yes. The one word, It, I-T, by Stephen King.
Alright. Isn't that the one? I won't get into it.
It's the evil clown one, where he eats kids' hearts.
Speaking of that, they're remaking that.
Yeah, I know, and they better do a good job because
let's get Tim Curry again.
Yeah, okay.
And Seth Green could be a kid
the
again.
TV show.
He still is tall.
The book is right now.
You know, I really don't have a book that would be really good.
Very good. They're very good. Very good.
Well, if you like vampire books, there's a new movie coming out. Like, actually, it came out today. Right? Today?
Oh,
yesterday.
Later?
Cirque du Freak. It's a vampire series.
Oh, yeah,
12 books long. And it's more geared for teenagers, but if you like vampires, it's still a decent, you know, series.
Poo, anything for teenagers. Spit on Patooey.
Well, he went from writing adult books to not that kind of adult books, you know, like adult readers.
What about TV shows? You guys ever?
I really know
The
any
Monsters.
TV shows.
Mine.
Is that like the only one? I really don't know any dedicated. Well, there's a Friday 13th.
Well,
there was that Friday the 13th show. Yeah.
Well, Tales from the Crypt,
Yeah.
Twilight Zone.
Oh,
those are all
yeah.
good.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, Goosebumps was amazing.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Yes.
You win.
You know what? You can actually find that online. A guy like converted them from his VHS, recording all of them, and put them on the DVD. You can buy them for like $13.
That's not copyright infringement at all.
Oh,
but it's a big series. You want it?
Wasn't Are You Afraid Dark like a Nickelodeon?
Yeah, it was the
Cartoon
whole.
Network?
Yes.
Is that the one where they have the computer game? There's like a point and click adventure.
Goosebumps had the point and click adventure game, which honestly, we had a demo years and years ago of the Goosebumps point and click adventure game. That was genuinely frightening. They did a very good job with that, which was surprising. Most things nowadays that you see that are based on movies or TV tend to be watered down, nowhere near living up to the original product. The Lost video game, for example, just terrible. The Goosebumps game actually did pretty well, and its intention was to scare the crap out of kids.
They actually released a new game for it too.
New Goosebumps game?
Yeah, Return to Horrorland or something like that. It's on the Wii. Yeah.
Speaking of video games, what about any scary
Splatterhouse? Best one ever. Nothing beats Splatterhouse. Or Shadow
these Sega versions. We're talking about arcade Splatterhouse.
Arcade
Speaking of
Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse, I think they're actually remaking that
They've been
too.
talking about
Man, they can't remake Splatterhouse. It was the thing. Like, Splatterhouse was such a genre thing. You know what I mean? It's almost like when they try to redo like Ninja Turtles or the new Lost Boys movie that went direct to DVD.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one.
It wasn't as bad as what everyone was saying.
It's still not the same.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like there's a movie coming out that is a sequel to something. I can't remember it now, but just go on.
Yeah, the best video game that I've played was a game where you took pictures, and I can't remember the details, but something about you would take pictures and you would see ghosts within the pictures.
Fatal Frame.
Yeah,
Fatal Frame. Yes, that was it.
Another good one was Silent Hill.
Yes.
Silent Hill or Or Resident Evil, like one of the first couple of them. That just those games were just like geared to scare the crap out of you.
Which one was it? I think it might have been a Silent Hill game where you play a female character. She's a little girl, and some guy's like looking for her.
I think you made me think of Clock Tower.
Clock Tower.
Clock Tower
was
crazy.
God, dude.
Yes.
Me and a buddy got the Clock Tower game, and we like pitch black. The only light was the TV. And then, you know, you hide behind the curtain, you got the, I'm looking for it, walking around. Oh, man.
Did you try out the Super Nintendo one first?
Yeah,
there's a little scissor guy. There's a giant, like, mutant in a basement going, I don't know. It's a Super Nintendo game.
There's
I think the one I played was for Xbox or
it was probably a PlayStation 1.
Oh,
there's another game that, it's not as scary, but if you turn off the lights, there's a lot of the scenes that kind of, like, scare the crap out of you. It's, Condemned. You guys played that?
I played
Condemned.
The mannequin killer and stuff like that. There's a part where you're going through like an abandoned mall and it's like gutted out and stuff like that. And you're walking around and all of a sudden, you know how they have the closing gate stuff? Well, there's a store that you look into it and all of a sudden you see one mannequin. You turn around, you're surrounded by mannequins. You're like, holy. And then you keep on moving and they follow you and it's one of those games that you're just kind of like, and then they jump out, you know, crack addict jumps out and, you know, tries to kill you. It's a really idea game.
I would say it's a...
Have you ever played the sequel?
Yes. Like, I tried... No, nothing...
Yeah, but if you beat the sequel, you get the FPS mode where you just start out with infinite ammo with every gun.
Which does it defeats the purpose a little while.
But it also has multiplayer. Multiplayer's not bad.
I will say real quickly, Condemned, it's like a video game version of 7. But if you get to the end, how did you get near the end?
Yes.
The twist when it starts to get the game gets more supernatural.
You have 3 endings. It had 3 endings, or maybe 4 or something. There was like a special. Because there's 3, you can get 3 achievements by doing that one action that causes everything to change. It was.
All right. Well, we pretty much used up our time here, but that was the Halloween episode. Catch us the next episode where we'll be talking about something interesting. We're not decided yet. Be sure to check us up on the internet where we'll have updates for upcoming things. Rapscallionsreport.tumblr.com, our Facebook fan page, _report at Twitter, and rapscallionsreport@gmail.com. If you want to send us any suggestions for show topics, if you have any questions, or if we screwed something up so horribly that you need to write an angry email to correct us, go for it. We can take it. We're all men here. It's fine.
All right.
Except for Eric. But the rest of us are all men here. All right. That was Rapscallions Report, and we will see you later.
Yep,
thanks. Bye.
We said we're making a promo, we wouldn't.